Master the magic of connected speech. Hello everyone and welcome back to our English language learning journey. Today, we're going to delve into an exciting and highly effective technique to improve your English pronunciation, shadowing and repetition exercises. This method is a great way to practice linking consonants and vowels, a crucial part of English connected speech. So, grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's get started. Shadowing is a language learning technique where you listen to a native speaker and then attempt to repeat, or shadow, what they've said as closely as possible. The goal is to match not only the words, but also the rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation of the speaker. The beauty of shadowing is that it allows you to practice English as it is naturally spoken, rather than the somewhat artificial way it's often presented in textbooks. By focusing on connecting speech, particularly linking consonants and vowels, you're practicing the real-life flow of English language. Getting started with shadowing is simple. Choose a piece of spoken English that you can listen to. This could be an audiobook, a podcast, a news broadcast, or even a movie scene. Here are some steps. 1. Listen. Start by just listening to the audio without trying to repeat anything. Try to understand the general meaning, but don't worry about catching every single word. 2. Shadow. Play the audio again, this time trying to repeat what you hear. Aim to match the speaker's pace, even if you can't say every single word. Remember, this is about training your mouth and brain to produce English rhythm and intonation. 3. Repeat. This step involves practicing over and over again. The more you practice, the better your pronunciation and listening skills will become. Now that you know the basics of shadowing, here are a few tips to help you get the most out of your practice. Start with slower, clearer audio. While the ultimate goal is to understand fast, natural speech, it's best to start with slower and clearer audio when you're first beginning shadowing. Break it down. If a passage is too difficult, try breaking it down into smaller parts. Practice each part individually before putting it all together. Don't stress about understanding everything. Shadowing is primarily about improving pronunciation and listening skills, not comprehension. If you don't understand every word, that's okay. Remember, repetition is the key to mastering any language learning technique, and shadowing is no exception. The more you practice, the more natural your English rhythm and pronunciation will become. And that wraps up our session on shadowing and repetition exercises. Remember, the journey to mastering English pronunciation is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself, keep practicing, and you'll see improvements over time. Thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in our next lesson. Remember, practice makes perfect. So, keep shadowing and keep repeating.